Hey there, true crime friends. It has occurred to me that some of you probably don't even know this channel started like 3 years ago, right? A long time ago, because I was minding my own business during the pandemic, doing work and watching court TV. And I was like, oh my God, nobody cares about these cases but me. But I needed to make a video about it. Like I couldn't not make a video about it. So I made a video about my very first case 2 years ago, the state of Tennessee versus Janet Hinds. And I made those videos and I put them up, and that is how this whole thing got started. Now listen, this channel sort of like exploded and got a bunch of followers maybe 6 months ago. And it's been really, really fun and I love it so much. But I just wanted to give you like a little bit of a flavor of literally the very first case that I covered on this channel. So today I have spliced together all 3 parts, because this case was covered in 3 parts, all 3 parts of the state of Tennessee versus Janet Hinds for today's true crime lunchtime true crime. You know, I never remember the name of it, but look, still grab your fork, like and subscribe, get your earphones in, do all the things you're supposed to do. But this is like little old me 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whenever Janet Hinds went to trial, because I watched every minute of that case while quarantining in my house. So this is the very first case I ever covered. Enjoy. Okay, so wait. Is anybody watching court TV? I sit here and I do my work at home diligently as I should, but I also keep court TV on in the background. Right now, they are covering this case that I am fascinated by. It is the state of Tennessee versus Janet Hinds. Janet Hinds is garbage as far as I'm concerned. Yes, she did it. She'll probably get convicted. I mean, I don't know that, but that's what I think. That's not why I'm here to talk about it. I am here to talk about Melissa Hinds, Janet's daughter-in-law. I love this woman. Janet Hinds is me, a busybody, nosy, all up in folks' business. So this is what happened. In the case, Janet Hinds was driving drunk, drove home, did a hit and run on a police officer on like a dark, rainy road, and then went home. When she got home, she called her daughter-in-law, was like, hey girl, I made it home safely, but I think I hit like a street sign or something, and so I'm gonna need a ride tomorrow. So Melissa was like, okay, girl, I'll get you in the morning. No problem. Next morning, Melissa Hinds, the daughter-in-law, gets up and she sees on Facebook, there was a hit and run near her mother-in-law's house. Oh, Melissa was having none of it. Quite the busybody, my personal hero. She doesn't even put on a bra. Jumps in the car, speeds over to her mother-in-law's house and does a complete investigation. Looks at the windshield, takes pictures. She does it all. Then she called her husband like, hey boo, your mama done killed somebody. She has done it. There's hair in the windshield. She took pictures with her cell phone. Miss Melissa was collecting evidence. She did everything. And then they were like, well, you gonna go tell mom? And Melissa was like, oh, no. I'm the daughter-in-law. You gonna need to talk to your kids about that. So she's like, Janet girl, call your son. Bye. Hangs up the phone. And then in her text messages back and forth with her husband, she was like, boo, your mama's in trouble. She going to jail. And watch me be the first one to have to testify, because the heifer called me last night and then she called me this morning and now I have run my investigation. And so right there on the stand, she's telling the story, and they put up the text message in the courtroom where Melissa has texted, watch me be the first to testify. Called by the prosecution, first person to testify. Listen, if you commit a crime, don't call me. Please don't. If you're contemplating committing a crime, don't call me. I want to watch it on court TV and be surprised just like everybody else. Because you know I'm a blabbermouth and I make a video about it. I'll be like, you ain't heard this from me, y'all, but my neighbor up the street, I think I see him digging a hole for a dead body. Maybe they're just planting a new garden. I don't know. But I sure testify against you, so govern yourselves accordingly. Have a great day. Okay, so look, this is the case of Tennessee versus Janet Hinds. I'm covering it for Court TV. No one has asked me to. It's strictly a volunteer effort, but I'm fascinated by this case. Okay, right now we're on verdict watch. So TikTok, we're waiting for the verdict to come down from the jury, and having listened to all the information, I personally think she's guilty, but it could really go either way because her defense attorney did a really good job. Here's what you need to know. First of all, yesterday they had this wackadoo townsperson. Where did they find this man? Okay, so there's a guy in town who takes pictures of all the overflowing manhole covers because he has a beef with the town. It was not clear, but the defense attorney said to him, listen, don't watch the case on TV. Don't follow the trial. Don't post about it on Facebook. And he was like, yeah, no problem. What does this guy go do? He doesn't follow the case online, but he posts all about it on Facebook and how he's been subpoenaed and he's going to blow up the case. And so he's up on the stand testifying, going on and on and on about the sewage treatment issues in the town, having almost nothing to do with this case, except for he is the one who took a picture of the overflowing manhole cover. I don't know how he thought he was going to blow up the whole case. He did not. He got on national TV and looked plain nuts. Also, people, your Facebook posts. They had, of course, his Facebook posts, big and giant, up on the screen, all the comments he made, the comments his friends made, that he was then required to talk about. Whether you're going to court or not, just keep in mind, everything you post on Facebook might be held against you in a court of law. Bottom line, this is the deal about this case. This woman was drunk when she drove home. She was driving too fast and she was driving recklessly, meaning she was driving down the middle of the road, tires straddling the double yellow line. All of that is proven fact. Also, the sign was not well placed. The little marker thing that she hit was not well lit. So yeah, the city is at fault, and so is Janet Hinds. So what will the jury find? I don't know. I hope somebody locks up that crazy townsperson, not lock him up like in jail, but maybe confine him to his house because he might be a danger. He is one weird dude. But I'm weird too, and I don't want nobody locking me up. I need to be out in these streets. Anyway, when a verdict comes down, I'll be sure to let you know. Stay tuned. You guys, on Court TV, the state of Tennessee versus Janet Hinds, they found her guilty. I knew they would. See, I've been reporting live on this case for Court TV as a volunteer effort because I'm nosy and I like to keep the community informed. And all day yesterday, the jury deliberated. And I was like, come on, they got to find their charge. They got to come to some answer. But they took so long. I was like, maybe they find her not guilty. Oh my gosh. And there was 3 different kinds of murder they could find her guilty of. I don't remember what they're called, but there's the big one and then the medium one and the small one. That's how we're going to refer to them. They found her guilty of all three. Honey, Miss Janet is going to jail for a long time. Now, apparently, she can remain free on bond until her sentence of November 1st or something like that. But girl, Janet's going down. She is done. And truthfully, she should. Also, truthfully, this city should be sued and that officer's family should get a lot of money. But I've been breathlessly watching this case and I'm so glad it's done. Now I can go back to finish working in my backyard, which is what I'm doing today. But the verdict just came in an hour ago and I had to report live from the scene here in my backyard in New Jersey, nowhere near Tennessee. But I've been watching this case. I've been watching it for you, all while assembling things in my backyard. See? There's stuff happening out here. You see that frame? That's what I've been putting up all morning so my kids have a place to store their bikes in the winter instead of in my laundry room. You didn't need to know all that, but I'm just saying. I've been on top of the case, even though I'm sweaty and disgusting. Look, still wearing cute earrings because, mama likes to keep it snatched. Anyway, the heifer is guilty and she's going to jail. Yay! Now, As a reminder, friends, don't drive drunk. Don't drive tipsy. This is what Uber is for. This is what friends and family are for. All she had to do was ask for a ride. All you have to do is ask for a ride or just drink at home. It's so much cheaper. Drink at home. Get some friends on Zoom. Drink at home. All right. You have a great, safe day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.